Let's do this.
Hey guys, it's Ali. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. They're a blast to make. Big shout outs to everybody that is involved. And I want to say a massive thank you guys for tuning in. I do really appreciate that. If you guys don't mind, click the like and subscribe button, as that helps us out on the algo. It also ensures that you don't miss our next video.
So right now, Matt and I are going to discuss our adventure so far. And then I think we do a double thumbs up, double thumbs down, somewhere in between.
For what?
For everything. So I'll start it off.
Okay.
You can follow
I've never
my
done
thumb.
this.
Oh, yeah, okay. Me neither.
Oh, what's this double thumbs up, double thumbs down?
I just made it up.
Okay.
First off, I guess we talk about the car selection process. We talked about a lot of different cars. Originally, I was looking at S chassis, and I'm still looking at S chassis because I really like S chassis. But that didn't work out.
No, I think that a lot of the S chassis are really, at this point, at least in our area right now, really cost prohibitive. When you purchase a car, ideally, everybody has a mentality that they want to buy the not so nice one because you'll feel better not turning that car into a track car or something like that. But the other part to it is that you may be thinking that you're saving yourself money and not ruining a super nice version of it, but in the end you're going to spend more time and potentially more money unfucking the car to bring it back to a base state. But I mean the whole point comes down to, like, swap cars in general come with their own sets of problems. I mean, such as this, and this is relatively, it looks to me like it's relatively straightforward. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever, like, I don't think I've
ended up with the car.
Right. I don't think I've ever bought a car, that was even stock, that had a list as short as 5 things that we could identify that really need to be, fixed. One of those things being a big question mark because we don't know that much about, E36s. And we're very open about talking about things that we do know or think we know, and things that we think we don't know. So please, in the comments, feel free to correct us. And the whole intent of this documentary kind of vlog kind of, I guess, media is to kind of shed a different light on something that's very common on YouTube, where you get the 10-minute builds and stuff like that, where it's kind of like it's glossing over how much work it is to do something like this. And we want to be realistic and have realistic expectations, and have you guys, at home, have realistic expectations as to what is kind of this whole endeavor entails, right? Learning to drive, right? Learning to drift, learning to drive stick, purchasing a car, fixing said car. Would you buy an E36 again, knowing what you know now about E36s?
I mean, I still know very little, and I mean, technically, I guess half of it's an E36 because the back half is E30.
Okay, second question.
Okay.
Would you buy another swapped E36?
Yes and no. No, because I would like to do the swap myself.
Right.
And yes, if the swap is done properly, and this one turnkey, starts up, no issues.
The advertisement wasn't lying. He said
I would buy this.
it rips.
It does.
Well, the diff and your tires, right? So
Seeing the rear subframe stuff and random missing bolts, the drive shaft, the knuckle, that stuff, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, like, I don't know if I can necessarily fault the guy and say, hey, what the hell? But because he did say it's a project, had I seen all that stuff and seen the subframe and everything prior, I probably would have used that as a bargaining chip.
would you recommend buying something like this over spending less or more potentially and getting a completely stock vehicle? Because the one thing I want to note is most of the E36s in our area range from 8 to 20,000, which is astronomical if you ask me.
I'd almost say that most of the E36s that are currently for sale, they're either stock oriented or track oriented, in the sense of road course racing. Typically those guys keep their stuff really clean. Most of them are M3s. If you were buying a track car, I would probably pay the premium to get a car that is already pre-sorted. Saves you on labor, saves you on parts and stuff like that.
Time.
Yeah, even though the initial buy-in is a little bit higher. but you're not going to be going back and going, oh damn, I got to get ball joints. Oh damn, I got to get, you know, control arms.
New subframe, airbox.
Yeah.
These things cost, right? Interior parts.
The nickel and dime.
Oh yeah.
It's always the nickel and dime when it comes to projects. So
Has this been fun? Has this been an enjoyable experience? I miss hanging out with you. So this is good bonding time. We've had a lot of conversations off camera about life and the future and my future specifically. So it's been very enlightening hanging out with you, Matt. So I want to thank you so much, you know, for...
There's nothing you can thank me for, man.
All right, so we're going to close it off here because there's nothing really... You got closing thoughts? Anything you want to say for this video? He doesn't like vlogs, but I eventually hope that one day vlogs will pay the bill, keep the lights on, you know, at the very least.
Oh, that's good timing. The light turned on too.
Hey, I don't know if you guys saw that on cam. Whether or not I end up keeping this car past a season or 2 seasons or whatever happens, E36s are a dope chassis. I really recommend that you guys consider it in your searches for manual rear-wheel drive cars. Just know that the market is starting to settle and prices are starting to come down, so haggle hard, but do your research. Figure out common issues, like, for example, E36, E46 subframe issues, right?
I can't speak to that, but it seems to be a well-known thing within the BMW community, so...
Right. Do your research, do your due diligence, figure out what you're buying. If you have the opportunity to throw it up on a lift beforehand, after you take a test drive, obviously don't waste people's fucking time. If you don't want to buy it, don't fucking buy it. Don't make an offer unless you're serious. We gotta go do some brakes. So, I will catch you guys later. Bye.
Yeah, okay, I will. Shut up. Stop making me laugh. God, I can't fucking... I need a teleprompter, dude. That's what I need. I need a teleprompter. Direction. Where...